Okay. Let's try this again. Sorry about that, guys. The camera out. Sayori and I exit the classroom. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey, Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how can. I'm not sure how you can make an event out of literature. Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry. Is that so? Yep. We're gonna do a poetry performance. A, a performance? Of what kind? Well, everyone is gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. Ah, that sounds kind of dull. Kind of dull? Steven! You're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems, it's about performing them. Like, you say the lines of the poems like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moments between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Like that. Wow. Sayori? How do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. Eh? You meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know. Ah, I know. I just meant that some pretty that's pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self. Don't say that. It's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. I'm so excited. The festival is going to be so much fun. Sayori spins herself into the hallway again. Hey, Steven. This costume over here is empty. All right. Let's begin the mission. The mission, eh? It's been a long time since I've spent time with Sayori like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hole myself up in my room more and more. So going and adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. The two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons! Sayori pulls a box full of crayons off the shelf. They're the best brand too. Kind of dirty though. Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Excuse me. All right, that's one down. Don't get distracted. But we still need to find. Oh wait, I'm still looking for my favorite color. Fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. Ah, I dropped one by accident. Oh. Ooh. Yeah. Ooh. Ouch. Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. Ow. She falls to the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap. Ow, 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 ow. You okay? My forehead. Sayori touches her forehead. Gee, Sayori. That's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori's sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Sayori. But it hurts. Just do it for a second. Um. 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 Sayori slowly releases her hands from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side. Ow! Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gotta swell up. I should find you some ice. Steven? Where will I even find ice around this time? Ah, I guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Uh, okay. I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run out into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't really matter since it will be used as an ice pack rather than drink. But I know that Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. She has one palm on her forehead and is using her other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. At least that they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. Sayori, here. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. Ah, sorry, I forgot. How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her head. It stings. Just bear with it. It'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. Hey, Steven, it kind of reminds me of growing up, doesn't it? Huh? What do you mean? I can't with this music. You know how we used to play outside all the time. I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like I usually fall behind or had trouble climbing on things that you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump, and I would start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out, even though it really wasn't your fault at all. You know? Did I really do that? Yeah. Don't you remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. Steven, I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people, even after all these years. You're rushing to help me, even though even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. Don't call me that. And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? And maybe you're right, Stephen. I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever? Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling well where will he end up for college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises. But well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eye. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know? Good luck with that. She's going to see your forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. Sayori helps to her feet. Ah! She closes her forehead again. Don't stand up on them so fast after hurting yourself. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with the bangs to try to hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the club room. Ah, you're back. Good timing. I was just about ready to start sharing our poems. Sayori, your forehead. She's fine. Don't worry about it. She's fine. Don't worry about it. I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf. Well, so much for that being a secret, huh? Don't even question it, Monica. Well, anyway, were you able to find everything we needed? Uh huh. I have it right. Uh, Sayori. Sayori glances around herself. I forgot all the stuff. I forgot all the stuff. Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper, too. I found the poster paper, too. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Steven. Yeah. Ah, well, Sayori. I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori. I made it an adventure. If you can call what happened, if you call what happened in the classroom an adventure, then yeah, that. Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? No. Guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Okay. Just like last time, we're going with Sayori first. Steven, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. I'm not hiding anything, but your poems are so good. Yesterday's in this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way. So, huh? No way. And even Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Eh? What? Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. Okay. And we're back. How am I supposed to write down? How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow might make everything in your life an adventure, even the little things, like cooking. Let's not talk about that. So yeah, I guess what I'm saying is I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. Eh? I don't know if I understand. Do you understand anything, Sayori? You poor naive little girl. You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? That's kind of mean. I pat Sayori's head. Hey! I'm not a kid, you know. No, but you act like one. Are you sure about that? Maybe. Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands. Hey, Steven, will you give me your poem? I kind of want to keep it. Huh? Why? Because. Well, it's the first time that you've written something for me. Sayori, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home. Really? Ah! I broke my pencil. Sayori hastily bends down to pick up the piece she dropped, but being inattentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me. Sorry. It's fine. It's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sayori clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking. I'm a little clumsy today. Oh no. Let's sit down, Sayori. Yeah. I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. Oh. Sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours. Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Huh. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. Happy thoughts in bottles, all in a row. My collection map makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Okay. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like oh my god. Like exploring a cave, discovering the secrets in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging. Scraping and scraping. What is this? 50 Shades of Grey? I blow dust. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time's elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other. Holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts and songs all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. That's kind of foreshadowing, don't you think? Holy crap! Holy crap! Yuri, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good. So you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. Wait a minute, who's pulling the strings here? Someone's pulling the strings. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. So is friendship. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah! Writing's the best. No, writing's the worst. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Okay, this is foreshadowing. Don't get ahead of yourself. Yeah, seriously. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. Forcing the passion in her eyes, but the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Okay. Okay, Natsuki, you're next. Okay, Natsuki, you're up next. No. Rap. Oh, okay, cool. Okay, Natsuki, you're up next. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one. But I can't really say it's any better either. Natsuki, you only like cute things. Huh? You what? Ah, well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment? Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing, and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. Yeah, you think so? Yeah. Well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know. But honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? Hey, fuck you, Natsuki. It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. Oh, screw you, Natsuki. That was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way: if it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we each take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Oh, the infamous spider poem. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Gee, Natsuki, were you always this nice? Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound. To the rhythm. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Why did I suddenly turn into Morgan Freeman? I have no idea. One time I hurt my leg real bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I try not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm going to tell everyone. Not bad, right? It's quite longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps on people realize how stupid they're being. Like you. Oh! Like anyone like like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course. It's about how everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote this in order to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares who cares what someone likes? As long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. I'm sure a lot of people can too. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm going to write a good one for tomorrow, too. So look forward to that. Next, we have Yuri. Let's see what you've written today. Well done, Stephen. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. Eh? It's nothing. I'm just happy. I'm just happy to inspire fellow writers. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work out your brain, not like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings. And write down the things you see and hear. And that's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's certainly an interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, well, an example of that, if you would like to read it. Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. The Raccoon. It happened in the dead of night, while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an ordinary human. Oh, as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread. My my subconscious, well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently. And my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. Uh-oh, we got foreshadowing. Um, Foreshadowing of things to come. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. Um, that's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery. And conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. Uh, I have a feeling I know what one of your unusual hobbies is, Yuri. This is the sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. Cutting bread, slicing bread. Those are pretty big hints. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Huh, that's funny. Didn't Natsuki also write about something like that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest? Huh? She she did? Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She she's right. Uh, I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common. That's well, that's interesting. To me, she seems like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Uh, Please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad you're a good listener. Last but not least, Monica. Hi again, Stephen. How's the writing going? It's actually going pretty good. All right, I guess. I'll take that. So long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. Yeah. I seriously doubt that, Monica. I wouldn't count on that. Hey, you never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. All right. It's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori, like the other one that you wrote. You two are on like the dynamic duo. That's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her, even in this club, don't you? Then again, I wouldn't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy. I'm just. It's just. I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people. So don't be afraid to give them their share of time. Monica, I'm gonna get to that eventually. As long as I say before you, I'm saying too much. And you can talk to me every now and then too. I'll get to talk to you, and Steven, don't spoil it. What the hell? Everyone's probably played the game by now. I'm not like unapproachable or anything, am I? Monica, if you really existed in real life, I'd have you arrested. To me, you are unapproachable. I'm not like unapproachable or anything, am I? No, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here. That's all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or anything. I really didn't mean it like that. Planet, creating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust, an endless poem of meaningless. Um, Load me. Okay. What? Hmm. It's even more abstract than the last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. And choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote it, the way I wrote the lines really short, makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes I'm asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract and as, as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So, putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Fourth wall break. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? Oh, she's bringing the fourth wall already. What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, everyone. We're done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today. So if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. An event that will never happen. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Ah, sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's I'm putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been covering her poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already you didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Uh, well, I did. Do you really think that it's that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I can never in life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a few days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So, I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. Actually, the fate of the club depends on the player, Monica. If you start the event and each one put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. You make it sound so easy, Monica. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. So he looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. All right. Whew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice on reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica. This is too sudden. What if you can't recite your poem in front of the club? How do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now, let's see. Monica flips through a notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is "The Way They Fly." Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. What? Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the world whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she bewildered even herself. I can't read tonight. I It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first one to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the palm to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Sounds like me. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayuri hops out of her chair and gleefully walks towards the stadium. By the way, folks, if you want me to do shout outs, I will gladly do that. Matter of fact, I have one of the comments right here. Huge shout out to Benjamin and Tripula. Thanks for watching. This one's called My Meadow. Again, a shout out to Benjamin Trupala. Thank you very much for watching. And I hope you're enjoying the video so far. Sorry, I giggled. Control yourself, Sayori. Sayori, it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine that you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem. So it'll come out the best. It'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimless and cheery as Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe it's what Sayori maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Steven liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? You came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. Then next time, I'm gonna make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Steven. It's not like I can compare them to you guys anyway. Might as well not let Steven lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki. It's fine. It's fine. I might as well just get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just go with what I wrote for today. I stand up in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. Oh, I hate that. I hate that. I don't know if you guys know this, but I have a strong fear of crowds. In high school, back in high school, everyone had to do this stupid singing program for Christmas and graduation programs. We were forced to do this. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. All right then. All right then. All right then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called. It's called. Why are you all looking at me? That's the point. That's kind of the point, hon. Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. When she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, the poem has rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. It wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd be better off on them. You'd better not make me do that again. Ah, well. Do you at least not feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so. Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick up your poem. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I've been making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other poems to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me feel really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's just about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far. I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow. Then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. All right. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm in Sayori and Monica, and I'll do my best to get to it. But it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Steve? Yeah. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home like that. Always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. Must be a little nice, though. Well, how, how am I supposed to be? How am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Steven. You don't have to say it. Whatever. Let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Oh, we're getting close to the end of Sayori's timeline. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. Ah, no wonder. Okay. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to. I mean, here it comes. Sayori was with her words. So let's just say that one day Yuri asked me. Critical moment, guys. Let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What can you do? What kind of question is that? Kind of putting me on the spot here. Sayori, you really think I have a ditchy for Yuri? Huh? But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always really seem to like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Steven. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it. So, Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of weird though for Sayori to care so much, but I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what'll happen in that time? Oh. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's see. Happiness. Clumsy. Heart. Tragedy. Let's see. Adventure. Fireflies. Okay. Passion. Let's see. Okay, that's 8:20. Let's see. Color. Special? Yes. Memories. Lazy. Empty. Sadness. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Jeez. Dream? No. Shit. Let's see. Depression. Ooh. Play. Scars. Bed. And misfortune. Okay. I'm going to leave this episode here. Let's see. Holy shit, that was over 2 hours long. Shit, that was 2 hours long. Didn't expect to go or to go that long. This one was the more eventful. Actually, this one was more uneventful, but there were some fourth wall breaks in this one. And major hints in those poems, and am I right? So, So, I think we're getting to the end of Sayori's timeline here. And before anything bad happens in the next episode, I will save and start the process over again. But for now, thank you all so much for watching. Let me just save here. Okay. Okay. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Until then. Until then, this is Punisher Fan 122. This is Punisher Fan 122 signing off. See you later, guys. Peace.